Howdy, friend. Sam Houston here, hoping you're living in high cotton. And if you're lucky enough to be in Texas, I know you're most of the way there. Now enjoy your daily dose of Texas history and Texas pride.
Howdy, friend. Welcome back to the Feed Bandit podcast and your Texas History Roundup for February 4th. In 1793, Nuestra Señora del Refugio Mission, the last Spanish mission established in Texas, was founded near present-day Longmont to convert the Indians living around Matagorda Bay. The mission was plagued by inadequate food, buildings, and attacks by Karankawa. It was moved twice, finally to Refugio in January 1795. As a result of Comanche and Karankawa attacks, and with fewer than 24 Indians remaining, the mission was abandoned on January 7, 1830. When Irish settlers moved to the area in the 1830s, they named their town after the mission. In 1834, Mexican President Gómez Farias issued a decree regarding colonization in Coahuila y Tejas, as well as an appeal to Mexicans to move to Texas. Colonists would receive 445 acres of land, travel expenses, farming or carpentry tools, and money for the first year. But the decree was too late, and 2 years later, Texas became independent. In 1836, Colonel James W. Fannin and his troops landed at Capano Bay and began their march inland to establish fortifications for defense against the Mexican invasion. In 1841, the Texas Congress enacted a statute that restored the Mexican policy of granting impresario contracts. In 1890, former acting Governor Fletcher Stockdale died in Cuero. Stockdale was lieutenant governor under Pendleton Murrah and became acting governor for a brief period in June 1865 when Murrah fled to Mexico near the end of the War of Northern Aggression. In 1918, the number one Cheney oil well began producing in Breckenridge, starting a boom that swelled the population from 800 to 30,000 within weeks. 2 years later, there were over 200 oil rigs in the area. Peak production was about 31 million barrels in 1921, but annual production dropped to 2 million barrels by 1948. The water flooding program introduced by Sun Oil in 1982 significantly extended the field's production life. And that, my friend, was a quick Texas History Roundup for February 4th. Thanks so much for listening. Catch you back here tomorrow. Adios.
Well, there you have it. If you like our podcast, check us out at feedbandit.com. There you'll find awesome Texas First outdoors gear and apparel. Your purchase helps support the bandits and keeps this podcast on the air, fighting for you and for Texas. Remember, preserve the tradition, protect the legacy. Until next time.